Every morning on her way to work, Lily noticed a stray kitten crying by the sidewalk. The kitten's pitiful cries tugged at her heart, and after a week of seeing it alone, she couldn't bear to ignore it any longer. Taking a leap of compassion, she decided to bring the kitten home, hoping to provide it with safety and care. However, this act of kindness would soon lead Lily into a mystery far more complicated than she had imagined. But before we start, smash the like button and make sure to subscribe if you haven't, and hit that notification bell so that you won't miss any new stories. The kitten's constant tears worried Lily. Its eyes streamed with moisture, giving it a sorrowful look that didn't seem to fade, even after 3 days under her care. Hoping to understand the problem, she took it to the vet. Her nerves were on edge as she sat in the clinic's waiting room, cradling the tiny creature. She already felt deeply attached to the kitten, even though it had been with her for only a short time. When the vet finally saw her, he initially dismissed the tears as a likely eye infection, a common issue he could easily treat. But as he examined the kitten more closely, his curiosity grew. The sheer volume of tears was unlike anything he had seen before. Wanting to conduct further tests, the vet asked Lily to leave the room, allowing him and his assistant to work undisturbed. Waiting outside, Lily's anxiety only grew. The ticking clock seemed to amplify her worries about the kitten's condition and the potential cost of the visit. Lily didn't have much money and feared the vet bill might be more than she could afford. Even so, her concern for the kitten outweighed her financial stress. After what felt like an eternity, Lily stepped back into the examination room. The vet's expression was tense as he shared his findings. He offered to waive the bill if Lily left the kitten with him for further observation. Confused and alarmed, Lily reluctantly agreed, though the vet's vague explanations left her uneasy. That night, Lily was restless. Thoughts of the kitten haunted her as she tossed and turned, unable to shake the feeling that something wasn't right. Determined to get answers, she decided to confront the vet the next day. The next day, Lily returned to the clinic, her determination overshadowing her lingering apprehension. She demanded to see the kitten and asked for a clearer explanation. The vet hesitated but eventually admitted that he suspected something unusual about the kitten's past. He revealed a theory that the kitten might have been involved in illegal experiments, an idea that sent chills down Lily's spine. Though skeptical, Lily recognized the vet's concern as genuine. They agreed to collaborate to uncover the truth behind the kitten's condition. Together, they began digging into local resources, researching everything from adoption forms to news reports about animal testing. Their efforts soon revealed disturbing accounts of experimental treatments involving animals in the area. Piece by piece, they uncovered a darker narrative. Anonymous sources and rumors pointed to a network of individuals conducting unethical experiments on animals, and the kitten appeared to be one of their unfortunate test subjects. This realization spurred Lily and the vet to involve the authorities, presenting their findings to the local police. With law enforcement now part of the investigation, the case gained momentum. Lily and the vet continued their research with a sense of urgency, uncovering chilling evidence of clandestine operations. As the police pieced together a stronger case, the scope of the illegal activity became more apparent. Finally, the investigation led to a critical breakthrough, a lead on the suspected individual responsible for the experiments. A plan was set in motion to raid the facility where these operations were believed to be taking place. The atmosphere was tense as Lily, the vet, and the authorities prepared for what they hoped would be a decisive confrontation. The raid revealed the full extent of the cruelty inflicted on the animals. Several creatures, including the kitten, were rescued, their eyes reflecting years of fear and neglect. Amidst the chaos, the young man running the experiments was apprehended, marking a pivotal moment in the fight against animal cruelty. The evidence collected was overwhelming, and the facility was shut down for good. Lily watched the animals being gently carried to safety, her heart aching for their suffering but relieved that their ordeal was finally over. Yet the journey to uncover the truth about the kitten had only just begun. As the investigation continued, the full extent of the illegal operations came to light. The police worked diligently, piecing together a case against the suspect. Documents, digital records, and testimonies from informants revealed a sprawling network of unethical animal testing. Each new discovery deepened Lily's resolve to ensure justice was served for the innocent creatures who had suffered in silence. Meanwhile, the rescued animals were placed in the care of local welfare organizations. Lily watched as they began their journey toward recovery, each step forward a testament to the resilience of these voiceless victims. The kitten, too, received the medical attention it desperately needed. Under the vet's guidance, a treatment plan was established to reverse the effects of the experimental eye drops that had caused its constant tears. The truth about the kitten's condition emerged as the investigation unfolded. The eye drops, part of an unapproved experiment, had triggered an overproduction of tears, leaving the kitten perpetually weeping. Learning this left Lily heartbroken, yet determined to give the kitten the life it deserved. Slowly but surely, the treatment began to show results. The kitten's eyes grew clearer, its tears subsiding little by little. For Lily, the experience was transformative. What had started as a simple act of kindness had opened her eyes to the horrors of animal cruelty. She decided to channel her anger and sadness into action, becoming an advocate for animal rights. Joining local welfare groups, she shared her story widely, using it to inspire others to stand against cruelty and champion compassion. The bond between Lily and the kitten deepened during this time. As the kitten recovered physically, Lily found herself healing emotionally. Their shared journey created an unbreakable connection, one rooted in resilience and hope. The kitten, once a symbol of suffering, became a testament to the power of care and determination. The case against the young man responsible for the experiments progressed steadily. The overwhelming evidence ensured his conviction, and he was held accountable for his actions. The community, moved by the revelations, called for stricter regulations to protect animals from similar fates in the future. Lily's advocacy efforts began to make waves, bringing much-needed attention to the plight of abused animals. Through her work, she helped spark a broader conversation about the importance of treating all creatures with kindness and respect. As the dust settled from the raid and the legal proceedings against the suspect began, Lily found herself reflecting on the kitten's journey. Its constant tears had been a silent cry for help, and her decision to intervene had changed both their lives forever. The once helpless creature now thrived under her care, its eyes brighter and its demeanor more playful with each passing day. The kitten's recovery symbolized a broader triumph, not just over its physical ailments, but over the darkness of the circumstances it had endured. Lily marveled at how resilient the kitten was, adapting to its new life with remarkable courage. She often found herself inspired by its progress, using those moments to fuel her determination to continue her advocacy work. Lily's efforts to raise awareness about animal cruelty extended far beyond her local community. Through social media and public speaking, she shared the story of the kitten and the illegal experiments it had been subjected to. Her message was clear. Even small acts of kindness can spark meaningful change. Her story resonated with many, encouraging people to take action, whether by supporting animal welfare organizations or by adopting animals in need. Meanwhile, the authorities worked to dismantle the remnants of the clandestine operation uncovered during the raid. Each new lead uncovered more layers of deceit, but it also brought hope that no more animals would suffer in the hands of the perpetrators. Lily remained closely involved, providing support wherever she could, whether by sharing insights or helping the rescued animals transition into new, loving homes. The kitten became a symbol of hope and resilience in her advocacy campaigns. Photos and videos of its progress captured the hearts of many, showing how compassion and determination could turn around even the bleakest of situations. Lily often spoke of the bond she had formed with the kitten, emphasizing how their shared journey had taught her the value of perseverance and empathy. As the young man behind the experiments faced justice, the case sent shockwaves through the community. Laws and policies surrounding animal welfare were scrutinized, and new measures were proposed to prevent similar atrocities in the future. For Lily, this was a bittersweet victory. Though justice had been served, the cost had been immense for the innocent creatures involved. Through it all, Lily found herself on a new path. The experience with the kitten had given her a sense of purpose, and she embraced it wholeheartedly. She vowed to continue fighting for those who couldn't fight for themselves, determined to make a lasting difference in their lives. Lily's advocacy continued to grow, with her efforts reaching wider audiences. She collaborated with animal welfare groups to organize campaigns, raising funds and awareness to combat cruelty and support rescue operations. The kitten, now fully recovered, became a central figure in her mission, a living example of how love and care could transform a life. As her story spread, More people came forward with information about the clandestine experiments. These tips helped the authorities track down other individuals involved in the operation, leading to further arrests and the closure of illegal facilities. Lily was heartened to see her work making a tangible difference. Though the scale of cruelty that had been uncovered was sobering, the community rallied behind Lily and the rescued animals, organizing adoption events and raising money for their care. Many of the animals, once frightened and broken, found loving homes. Lily often visited them, her heart swelling with pride as she saw their transformation. Each success story strengthened her resolve to continue fighting for animal rights. The kitten, now a constant source of joy in Lily's life, became a symbol of hope in her journey. Its playful antics and affectionate nature stood in stark contrast to the pain it had endured, a reminder of the resilience of animals and the importance of giving them a second chance. Lily often shared updates about the kitten, using its story to inspire others to take action against cruelty. As time passed, Lily's voice grew louder in the fight for stricter animal welfare laws. Her efforts contributed to meaningful changes in policies, ensuring harsher penalties for those who mistreated animals. She worked closely with lawmakers and activists, drawing from her own experience to advocate for the voiceless. For Lily, the journey wasn't just about justice, it was about healing. Through her bond with the kitten, she found solace from the emotional toll of their shared ordeal. Their home became a sanctuary of love and comfort, a stark contrast to the darkness they had overcome together. Reflecting on the events, Lily often marveled at how a single decision to save a crying kitten on the street had set her on this life-changing path. What had started as an act of kindness had blossomed into a mission that reshaped her purpose and gave countless animals a chance at a better life. With the kitten by her side, Lily embraced her future with hope and determination. Together, they had turned a story of suffering into one of resilience and compassion, a reminder that even in the darkest moments, light can be found.